Hello everyone. I'm being dramatic. I think I'm gonna have to. No. I'm trying to fix. There we go. Okay. You can only see a fuzzy version of my face, but you know what? That might be the best version. Let me just see, it's playing. Oh yeah. Oh. I think you can still hear me. Oh. Hello? I think you can hear me now. Oh. Hello? There we go, right. Oh, guys. Hello! I've been quizzing since 10 o'clock. There's been a different problem before everyone. Some of you were part of my quizzes a year ago when this all started. Different issues still. I'm like a snag finder. Sorry about the delay. In this quiz, I have been using a different software to come into my main broadcasting thing. I refuse to buy these packages that somebody does all the work for you. And maybe I should just get them. But hey, speaking of spending money, there's no prize today and there's no price today. Do what you want if you do want. I would recommend donating some money to Fota Wildlife Park. I noticed some people in the comments have already done it. And I appreciate that. You mightn't know this, guys, but there's been a pandemic, and as a result, a lot of places haven't been able to open, pretty much everything really, and so this is helping by, a few cans of Coke for the hippos. I don't know. No, I'm sure they know what to spend the money on. If you can donate it, that's great. We're going to do 30 questions, and I've crazily broken it into 2 rounds of 15. You can get a paper and pen. You can shout it at the screen or just do it in your head, whatever way you want. No smartphone nonsense. This is between you and your maker. You can self-assess. Give yourself bonus points if you want. It's all gravy with me. I think that's covered everything. So let's start. Oh yeah, there's no sport. No sport. And I think that is a big hit. I did all sport in the last round, so I think it's fair enough that we don't. I'm clearly doing 2 things at the same time, haven't I? You can. There we go. Right. The first 15 questions are all number answers. They're hungry hippos anyway. I've heard about that. Anyway, they're all either numbers or years, so they all are just numerals. According to the lyrics, oh yeah, and I'll also put the questions in the comments as we go, so in case people need to go over them or are not able to hear them clearly, that's where they are. Question 1. According to the lyrics of A New England, what age was what's the word? Protagonist. So the line that was sung by Billy Bragg and Kirsty MacColl in their versions of it, what age were they when they wrote that song? In case you're wondering, this isn't marvellous homebrew, it's just water. I'm doing a quiz at 10 o'clock, which is about alcohol, and I will have my first drink of the day then. If there's kids here before bed. I suppose it's not a secret that people drink, but I am drinking sensibly and later. Question 2. How many letters are in the Hawaiian alphabet? How many letters are in the Hawaiian alphabet? Question 3. So let me know in the comments if I'm going at too fast a speed, but I think we're on it. I think we're on it like a bonnet. Question 3. When was the first Barbie doll introduced? What year? 4. What age? How old was Taylor Swift when she released her debut album, Taylor Swift? I'll give you a little clue. The answer is not 100 years. How long did the 100 Years' War last between England and France? How long did the 100 Years' War last between England and France? Question 6. Another according to the song. According to the song, at what age did Janice Ian learn the truth? According to the song, at what age did Janice Ian learn the truth? At what age did Janice Ian learn the truth? Question 7. The Carnation Revolution saw Portugal involved in a bloodless revolution in which year? Where I think it was the grandmothers, certainly. It wasn't rioting men, but they went up to the soldiers protecting the king. Was it the king? And put I was going to say a flower. I'm going to go mad and say it was a carnation into the rifle. I think it was a king or a general. So thinking out loud doesn't help when you're doing a quiz. Question 8. In what year was Live 8? A series of 10 simultaneous concerts taking place around the world, raising interest in the Make Poverty History campaign. Question 9. What number is given to the club? What number is the club given to the dead rock stars who all died at the same age? Such as Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain. All died all too young. It shouldn't be that, it should be that. The new series is starting last night, did it? That doesn't matter. That isn't the question. Question 10. In what year was the first ever airing of Reeling in the Years? In what year did RTE show their first ever Reeling in the Years? Question 11. As a member, I said the first 15 questions are all numbers or years, so numerals. Question 11. When was New York City's name changed from New Amsterdam? When was New York City's name changed from New Amsterdam? Today has been a fundraising event for Fota Wildlife Park, but I would like to personally thank and endorse Jakeman's, menthol soothing sucky sweets. Throat and chest flavour? It's not flavoured of... Oh, yeah. Question 12. Bananas. Let's go bananas. Question 12. Bananas first came to America by the ways of sailors travelling in the Caribbean. Where and when were bananas officially introduced to the American public? Question 13. This is a Cork question. I saw a few people logged in who might be from foreign lands, but like still from Munster, but foreign. In what year, even though, to be honest, if you live in the city, you've walked over it enough times, you'll have seen the engravings and stuff. In what year was Parliament Bridge in Cork built? The current one. Question 14. In what year were yellow balls first used at Wimbledon to make them visible for the TV cameras? What was the first year that yellow balls were used at Wimbledon for the first time to make them visible for the TV cameras? Question 15. When was transition year, not transition year, transition year introduced as an extra optional year in secondary school? So I'll give you a moment to look over those. Reminder that if you are enjoying this, please leave a donation into Fota. It seems that you're able to sort of make a note when you give the donation. Feel free to mention me if you'd like. Hey, that handsome chap Ronan. But no problem. It's not about me. It's about just trying to just help. You know, every little helps. I think I've just coined that phrase. It's got a ring to it. So I will give you the answers to round one. If you're doing it against other people, it might be nice to see your comments. If there's 2 or 3 or 4 of you in the room, 2 meters apart, of course, maybe you're swapping answer sheets. And here we go. Question 1. According to the lyrics of A New England, what age was Billy Bragg and then Kirsty MacColl, who went on to sing it, when they first wrote this song? They were 21. I was 21, wasn't it? 21. Okay, I am now doubting it after singing it to myself. Yeah, 21. I was 20. Yes, that was. How many letters in the Hawaiian alphabet? It's 12, the inverse of 21. It was funny to me at the time. When was the first Barbie doll introduced? It was 1959. So I had to do the Smashing Pumpkins song. It was 1959. Question 8. How old was Taylor Swift when she first released her debut album, Taylor Swift? She was 16. How long did the 100 Years' War actually last between England and France? 116. 116. According to the song, at what age did Janice Ian learn the truth? She learned the truth at 17. The Carnation Revolution saw Portugal involved in a bloodless revolution in 1974. In what year was Live 8, a series of 10 simultaneous concerts? It was 2005. And you can really see that they made poverty history with that. They... Those rock stars, as ever, delivering a clear message, comprehensive and consistent. What number is the club given to the dead rock stars who has died at the same age? It's 27, the 27 Club. When was the first ever airing of RTE's Reeling in the Years? Series 1, Episode 1 was in 1999. When was New York City's name changed from New Amsterdam? 1664. Bananas first came to America by ways of soldiers travelling in the Caribbean. It was 1876 is when bananas first came to America. And it's been bananas ever since. Hard-hitting political humour. Come for the jokes. No, come for the questions. Stay for the hard-hitting political humour. Question 14. When were yellow balls first used at Wimbledon for the first time? To make it easier to view for the television. 1986. Parliament Bridge was built in 1806. 1806, just past 6 o'clock. And question 15. What year was transition year introduced as an extra optional year in school? It was 1994. Question 16. Let me know in the comments. Am I going too fast? Are you enjoying the questions? Any feedback, even if it's not positive, just quote it nicely. Question 16. Oh no, I said no sport. And look what snuck in. Where are we? Retro computer game question. Who's not going to love that? No, not even computer game. 3 points. 1 point for each size, if you will. What were the 3 standard sizes of floppy disks? No problem, Ashley. What shall I do? I'll just quickly go through the answers of round 1 again. Billy Bragg was 21. How many letters in the alphabet in Hawaii is 12? The Barbie doll was introduced in 1959. Oh, just in future, no problem. But okay, that copied and pasted not brilliantly, but all the answers of round 1 are there just in case we need to go over them. Question 16. What were the 3 standard sizes of floppy disks on the old Rievera, the old computers? Question 17. Which classical composer wrote the piece of music that is commonly referred to as Ode to Joy? Ode to Joy. And I don't know who Joy was. We're getting to the end of the evening where, well, it's only 8:30, but I am laughing away to myself. I'd say my biggest fan, to be fair to me. Which moon is referred to as the pink grass frog or planter's moon? It's the same moon, has four same nicknames. It's the pink moon, the grass moon, the frog moon, the planter's moon. Now we're going back to 80s television here, so I realised that this might not hit the mark. What show was based on the adventures? What show was based on the adventures of who had to work together to prevent their home from the evil No Heart and his henchmen? No Heart and his henchmen. Who was fighting them? What was the name of that show? Question 20. Name the NYC, the New York club, where Blondie and the Ramones both got their start in the music industry. Name the New York club where Blondie and the Ramones both got their start in the industry. Question 21. Where in the US did the dance the Charleston originate? I'm not just looking for the town, obviously, we're looking for the state as well. Question 22. What was the name of the 1999 film? Oh, I'm going to have to take... you know when you have to run and jump over a fence? That's what I have to do with this guy's name. Okay. What was the name of the 1999 film directed by M. Night Shyamalan? Yeah, Shyamalan. With the synopsis of a boy who communicates with spirits that don't know they're dead seek the help of disheartened child psychologist. 23. Promethea was the world's first what? To give a date, it was born on the 28th of May 2003. So 18 years ago. Yeah, do you know what we're going to do this one? We're going to do a spelling question. Now, I know it's kind of ridiculous to do a spelling question. Oh, I can't. No, I can. I'm not going to give you this question. I'm just going to write question 24 spelling. Look, you can look it up if you want, but you're impressing no one. Question 24, spell Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi. The sensation from the 90s, early 2000s, the Tamagotchi. Spell it. Question 25. Which bingo number gives doctor's orders? Which bingo number gives doctor's orders? Question 25. The word alcohol derives from which language? The word alcohol derives from which language? What's that? Speaking of alcohol, yes, at 10 p.m. we're doing the last quiz of the evening, and I'm calling it "Have I Got Booze for You?" It's not an alcohol-based table quiz or anything, but it's just I'll have a different bottle in front of me, and a different mood shall take the place. At 9 o'clock, I'm doing what I call the late quiz show, and it's not that late at all, unless, of course, you have young kids. But also, what is time anymore? Time is just a concept after this lockdown. Oh, we will go to everything, won't we, when this is all over? I'm just going to the shop there, and 18 people will go with you just to leave, just to be doing something. Question 27. What is the largest island in the world? What is the largest island in the world? Question 28. Is Arthur's Seat in Edinburgh an extinct volcano? Question 29. Which of these Greek philosophers was born first? Was it Plato or Socrates? I do want to just say thanks again for taking part. I've been doing a college thing for the last kind of 3 months, 4 months, so I've kind of got distracted by that. And so I'm going to be coming back doing these online quizzes just when the world opens up again. But I think people might still like them. And I bring something to the table with them, I think. But I've been doing so much Zoom work, I'm not used to just talking to the camera anymore. Just hello. But I feel this is good. Oh, and also if you're watching this in playback, hello to the future from the past. Are hoverboards existing yet? Question 29. Which Greek philosopher was born first, Plato or Socrates? I'm going from Greece to Rome. Question 30. What is the Roman numeral for 19? What is the Roman numeral for 19? So I'll give you a moment to look over your questions. The questions are in the comments if you want to go over any of the numbers. I'm doing 2 more quizzes this evening. Then I'll be bringing a quiz back on Monday. I think I might do 3 quizzes. 6, 7, 8, and 9 maybe. Yeah. Family quiz at 6. No. Will 6, 7 and 8? Nah. We'll see. I'll pick it out. Let me know in the comments. Oh yeah, like and subscribe and all that stuff if you can. I'm very nonchalant, but these things are important. I don't know to who, but it's not like RTE will see this and go, he's good, but he only has 420 followers or whatever. And I don't even know how I've got that. If you're good, you're good. So now to go through the answers. To remember the questions. Question 16, the 3 standard sizes of floppy disks, 1 point for each. There was an 8-inch, there was a 5 1/4 inch, and 3 1/2 inch. There was an 8-inch, there was a 5 1/4 inch, and there was 3 1/2 inch. If I am going too fast, let me know. Question. I'm going to keep going by the teenage numbers we have them at. Question 17. Which classical composer wrote what is commonly known as Ode to Joy? It was Beethoven. Oh, sorry, Ashley. I should have said physical size, shouldn't I? Yeah, sorry. In retrospect, thanks for giving me that advice. What moon is referred to as the pink, the grass, the frog, or the planters? The planter should be probably the best clue. It's April. April is the moon. Question 19. Which show, cartoon series from the 80s was based on the adventures of people who had to work together to battle no heart? It was the Care Bears. That's a real blast from the past because I can't remember anything about them other than they had stuff, their different strengths, traits on their bellies. Name the New York club where Blondie and the Ramones, even though they're all, no, that's not fair. The Ramones got their start. CBGBs. CBGBs. Where in the United States did the dance the Charleston originate? It was, of course, Charleston, but in South Carolina. South Carolina was the state that gave us the Charleston. What was the name of the 1999 film directed by M. Night Shyamalan? Because it's not nice when you get people's names wrong. Excuse me. With a boy is able to talk to dead spirits. It was, of course, The Sixth Sense. Reminds me of that classic joke. What do the films The Sixth Sense and Titanic have in common? I see dead people. Promethea was the world's first cloned horse. They were the first cloned horse. As in it was born from and carried by itself, its cloning mother. Well, I better check up how she doing. Now, to spell Tamagotchi, I'll put this in the comments in case you need to go over it. Tamagotchi. 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 Question 25. Which bingo number gives the doctor's orders? Question 26. The word alcohol derives from which language? Arabic. It means, I have this written down here, al-ghul, A-L blank G-H-O-U-L, or al-ghal, from Arabic, means to take away or to cover something. And that would refer to alcoholic beverages as it covered the mind. That's what I've written down here anyway. The largest island in the world is Greenland. Australia is considered a continent. Arthur's Seat is an extinct volcano. Yes, it is. Which Greek philosopher was born first, Plato or Socrates? Socrates was born 469 BC. Plato was born 428 BC, so Socrates is older. And what is the Roman numeral for 19? XIX. XIX. Guys, there we go. The comments are bouncing around there because I'm streaming on Twitch, Facebook and YouTube. You don't all get to see each other, but I do appreciate you all being here. I'm doing another quiz at 9 and then another quiz at 10. None of the questions are repeated. I do appreciate you jumping in. And once again, no cost, no price, no prize. But it is appreciated. If you do want to give something for this, Fota Wildlife Park would be great. They might name... What would they name something after me now? Something small. A post. One of the trees. Something, nothing crazy. One of the birds that isn't even part of the zoo. One of the crows. Anyway, sorry, this is me starting to free associate because I'm just looking at myself for the last 10 hours. I know it sounds appealing to the ladies right now, but it does. After 10 hours, it gets to you. Hey guys, have a great evening. Talk to you soon. Like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff.